Hello.
Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 20 of the NgoVo Convo One Piece review podcast. We're two stupids. Make a hype.
Hype!
Right? It's
Right.
hype.
Ooh,
Hype.
it's hype.
It's hype. I'm your host, Veronica NgoVo, and I'm joined by Harrison No. And if you're new, And if you're new here, we both just want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from anime to comics. And we're trying to clean up Harrison's One Piece backlog that he made a promise to his wife, and I'm just making sure he commits fully.
She appreciates.
Yeah. But also, some would say it's two people conversing.
Like NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo? Spot
Wow.
right there.
Just genius.
Thank you.
Right there.
Thank you.
There. You can watch every episode on YouTube or listen to it as a podcast by searching NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. And today, Harrison has finally made it to like post time skip. So this is kind of like a wrap up of like pre-time skip stuff. Kind of like a top 3 moments here and there.
There's so much that happened.
just-
She asked me for top 3 of a lot of things, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, there's so much that went.
Just,
600 plus chapters.
Yeah,
Wow.
we'll just kind of just talk our way through what happened, like pre-time skip and any post-time skip predictions, because Harrison continues to not know anything,
Thanks.
which is great. And if you're following along in this series, you're probably 1, really committed to One Piece, so you know what happens. 2, you're just following along with Harrison, or rereading it like me. So we usually don't do any non-spoiler thoughts. We kind of just get right into it
But
as
today
usual.
we are, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Because Harrison, let's talk about arcs. There were so many arcs that we have been through.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Do you
Let me
have a top 3?
I do. Let me pull up the arcs list though, just to make sure I'm not crazy. Because
That's
one,
true.
There's so many.
There's a lot. There's a
Okay,
lot.
but I will say the bulk of it felt like it was a lot of like East Blue and Alabasta arcs, like sagas
Yeah,
from the
sagas.
sagas, because East Blue had a lot of like intro stuff, right?
Yeah.
Introducing each
Yeah.
crew member, and then Alabasta because it was relatively long, from what I remember. Just getting to it.
Yeah.
felt
no,
long.
it was. It felt long.
It felt long.
Well, I think it also felt long because you stopped watching it right there. So I feel like you like were rereading stuff
Yeah.
like
yeah.
when you were like watching it. So maybe that's why. But no, I agree. Alabasta was really long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so you said favorite
Top 3
arcs?
arcs. Yeah.
Arcs, not
Top 3
sagas, arcs.
Arcs.
You suck. Okay. All right.
Do you want me to say my top 3 first, and then you can go?
No,
Or you want
I'll
to go
go-
first?
I'll go
You
first.
You go first. Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I think I'll say. I'm trying to think if I have an order. It's been. I know my 3 that I remember.
But it's
But,
like
you know,
what order?
Yeah, what order?
Yeah.
Right. I would have to say so. I'd say 3 would be Water 7.
Okay.
2, Amazon Lily.
I wonder why.
It was funny, all right. Family Jewels got me, dude. Man, this is hard because there's so many. I'll just pick Marineford. Marineford.
Yeah, move forward.
Marineford.
Yeah.
Marineford. Oh my god, no, Marineford. Yeah,
Forward.
yeah.
Yeah.
Marineford arc.
Yeah.
That's the top.
That one had a lot of fights. A lot of stuff.
It's
A
hard
lot of
because
action.
I want to add Impel.
I mean,
But
Impel
it
can
kind
be
of
in there.
it kind of fit. But to me, it ties in with it ties in with Marineford, if anything.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
feels like Endgame and like
Infinity Wars.
Infinity. Yeah,
Yeah. No,
But-
I feel that.
I think Amazon Lily is too funny though.
I figured that would be your top 3 for some reason because you were really going in on the Family Jewels and like Boa Hancock and like
It was, yeah. We'll get into the details. Sorry, yeah, but
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine's like similar, but a little different. So
Okay.
mine is 3 is Skypia.
Okay.
I really enjoy Skypia. 2 is Marineford, and 1 is Water 7. Actually, for me, that's probably one of my. And then I have an honorable mention of Thriller Bark. Honorable mention.
Super Mimi.
Yeah, super Mimi.
Yeah. Okay. Do a lot of people not like Thriller Bark?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Thriller Bark is like too scary for some people.
Scary?
Scary-esque.
Maybe outrageous. Maybe. I don't know.
But it's One Piece, so I mean, it's not
Yeah.
gonna be like scary.
Right.
But yeah, Thriller Bark is like super Mimi, so it's an honorable mention for me. I put Water 7 as 1 because I think Usopp's character arc in there was really good for me personally.
Wait, for which one? Sorry. For
Water 7. That's why
Okay,
Water
okay.
7's my number
Okay.
1. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you like okay.
Yeah. And Frankie.
I liked Frankie.
You know?
I like introduction to
His
I liked
introduction was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say for Water 7, I think it was like not the first time, because I still think the first time I got hooked was Enies Lobby. But
With Robin, right?
Yeah, with Robin and like the
Yeah.
whole Lucci fight and everything,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
that group. I forgot what it's called all of a sudden. But that was, I think that for Impact, I think that was my honorable mention actually.
Yeah,
Because
that's a good one.
I think it's really high impact, and I think it was probably one of the crazier things to see. Like
That's when you kept
Luffy-wise.
reading.
That's when I started like just reading.
That's when you just read on.
But I really just like the plot of Water 7, if anything. The Water 7 arc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Like the whole backstory. I think I liked the setting. I liked the twist at that point. I think that's what was cool. Like the twist with oh my god, what's the group? I can't remember the group all of a sudden. Rob Lucci's group. It's the
I am forgetting as well.
it's on the tip of my tongue, and it's really
No,
sucks.
me too. I can't remember.
I'm gonna.
Well, let me see my
It's
notes.
fine. No, it's fine. You'll look it up. You can look it up.
You all can
CP9,
look it up.
CP9.
Oh yeah.
The CP9 twist.
Yeah, CP9 twist.
Yeah, but
The secret government.
no, and
That's
then I
kind of
think,
when you start finding out about the government and like political stuff and.
yeah, I guess you find more about like the backs because you have Robin's backstory and everything, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I guess I just like the whole Water 7 vibe with like the mayor, the Galila company and all that. I think
they were really cool.
Yeah.
I can see why Marineford is number 1. I always go back and forth in flipping Water 7 and Marineford because
Really?
Marineford is like probably one of my favorite arcs to go back and watch. Like I still like go back and like watch it all the time. It's high impact. The 3 arcs that I chose are still so high impact in this current arc. That's why they're my top 3.
I see.
Yeah. You see. But yeah. Let's go. Let's get a little.
Wait, do I not need to explain my other ones?
I mean, I know why Amazon Lily's your favorite.
Okay, fine. That one's a given.
That one's a
right?
given.
No, it's the setting,
given.
It's a cool setting.
Yeah.
It's what
Was
it's what's-
Marineford 1 for you because of the fights?
Yeah, there are so many. I think not just fights, but like the world building. I think like the connections, the world building, like seeing Whitebeard is just super badass in my head. Like holy shit. But then like seeing how everyone is connected, and how long things have gone. I think the reveal with Ace being Goldie Rogers' son is also crazy. I think we already had the idea with Luffy having the Emperor's what was it?
Supreme Hockey.
Supreme Hockey, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just cool to see like it pop up with a wider audience and everyone actually freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of fights. I think just everything at stake just kept making me want to keep reading.
And again, they like repeated that Dragon was Luffy's kid yet again. See, it's probably like the fourth time that they've
all
like
the
mentioned.
reveals, all the connections. It's like super important for everyone there, but it was like just reinforcing like how crazy everything is for us as the reader.
Oh yeah, for sure. Admirals, Garp, just everyone.
Yeah.
No, I totally
that's why it's like it builds off of Impel Down, honestly, with like all the connections and everything too. So that's why it's kind of hard.
You're not wrong.
I in my head when I read it, I grouped those two together, like because that's how
they do go back to back.
They go everything kind of ties together still, like everyone you see, everyone so it's so
the
good.
tides are turning. Marineford was where the tides were turning.
And then I finally understand the donut reference from that.
No, stop it.
Like
no.
I finally
he doesn't
got
deserve
to
it. No.
I finally got to it, right? And then of course Whitebeard reveals the One Piece is real. Like there's so many things. Also, wait, and in questions of like how Blackbeard's like able to do stuff, like dude, there's so much that happens in that arc. That's why I think, dang.
I mean, keep on reading, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Building off of that, let's go down to top 3 characters.
Okay.
Do you have a top 3?
Yes, I do. My third is Ivankov. It's really good. So funny. Oh my god.
The Queen of Drag.
The King of Queens. I can't get over that.
The Death Wink.
The Death Wink. Oh, the power. Yes, the Death Wink. I think the fact that he's the second in command with Dragon, so that's why they try to like help out Luffy so much, which I'm like, okay, that's really cool. But also the size is actually hilarious, like the head and funny, great character.
Horm fruit and
messed up. That messes him. It messes with like that one girl.
Yes, it did.
Because she was like so upset that she was like, I was like, dude, oof.
Wow.
But although
that's funny. Love
but
him.
I think the power is just crazy. Like being able to like heal Luffy twice, right? Technically.
Mm-hmm.
Or a couple times. More than a couple.
But if you've noticed that Luffy's like age is like now lowered. Like his like lifespan.
His lifespan is shortened.
Lower. Yeah.
But
so that's something to think about.
Second, I've already gushed a little bit. Whitebeard.
Yeah. Okay.
Whitebeard's up there, like shot up so high. I was like, dang.
All the way up there.
I was like, you and my wife can like Ace, but Whitebeard's hell yeah.
Whitebeard's up there for you.
He's so cool.
Yes.
So badass. Didn't have any like strikes in the back. I was like, yeah, he didn't run. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And then you want to guess my number 1?
I sure do. Is it Zoro?
It's Zoro. Like it's just funny enough. I think my wife asked, she's like, okay, now reading in context, does I know you think he's super badass, but does him getting lost diminish anything about him? I was like, no, it just makes it way more funny.
No, it makes
she
way
knew
better.
She knew that was the case. She was just curious if that did diminish anything. I was like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I think right now it's pretty easy to read though when he comes on though. Like anytime you see a villain with swords, I'm like, that's a Zoro fight.
That's a Zoro fight, yeah.
Done
deal.
That's the one downside I'd say, in that it's too predictable. But again, I'm all for it.
Yeah, but I think that's the nice thing about One Piece is that you can always tell who's gonna like 1v1 something.
Yeah.
Or like 2v1. Or in some cases you're gonna be begging for like a 2v1. Like Zoro Luffy versus someone.
Yeah.
Zoro Sanji versus someone. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
So my top 3 always, it depends on my mood.
Okay.
But they always stay the same. My number 1 is always the same. So my 2 and 3 always switch. Currently, I have 3 at Zoro.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 is Luffy. But they always switch back and forth, depending on, like, you know, where I'm reading. But, like, in pre-time skip, for me, I felt Luffy was, like, a bit higher.
Ah, okay.
Just because of, like, where he's come from, you know? Because Zoro has technically only had, like, a Mihawk moment.
Right. Okay.
In, like, my opinion.
Yes.
And while Luffy's just, like, oh, I've had, like, this entire journey to, like, find my brother and, like, fight and, you know, get lost in it.
Mm-hmm.
So pre-time skip, it's Luffy's 2-1. 1 is the donut boy, Ace. I have a love for that man.
I am aware.
like your wife. I'm like, yes. Number
What?
1, we'll never switch him out ever.
Yep, you and my wife are
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Now, if you
It's so
ask
funny.
me post-time skip, whenever we get there, Zoro and Luffy would be flipped.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any honorable mentions?
I
Mine
think
is
Frankie.
Law.
Mine's Frankie. Oh yeah,
Mine's
Law.
Law.
Yeah, that's right.
Mine's
Law. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Yours is Frankie?
my sister-in-law loves Law.
Yes.
Like
Loves
Law.
Like for my love for Ace, her loves
I
for
make fun of her so much about it, but that's for other reasons.
we
We do not
Do not-
discuss.
we don't degrade Law like that on this podcast.
You're right.
We don't. Yeah.
It's
no.
fine.
Absolutely
Law's
not.
badass. Now in context, I get it. Now, I
Yeah.
made fun of her before I read One Piece. I had no idea who Law was. Honestly, that was really what it was.
Do you know who he's voiced by?
Isn't it Levi?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it. I can see
Do you
why.
see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear it.
You hear
But-
it, you see it, yeah. No,
get
it's
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
And Naruto is actually in
Oh.
too.
Oh wait.
Sabo.
Sabo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
the kids.
Baby Sabo, yeah.
Baby Sabo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which actually I wanted to add that real quick. And that was the other honorable mention was post-war arc.
Okay.
But with
yes.
but specifically with like the flashback. I
The
thought that was
flashback?
good. Again,
Wasn't that
and
sad? That's
it
so
was
sad.
absolutely sad. Like, but it's those have heard, they're starting to get the idea. I like this is why I'm kind of becoming a sucker for One Piece. It's because of the world building, like how everything connects.
But it's really good.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
I get
it's
it.
really good.
God, I get it.
It's really good. Okay, this one's a bit more trickier.
Okay.
And I don't know if you're going to like figure this out, but do you have a top 3 like favorite fight?
Yeah.
Okay. But oh no, this one I can't predict this one because I'm. It's gonna be a little hard for me to tell.
So, my third one,
Oh god.
Usopp versus Perona.
Wait, that's my honorable mention.
It's too good. It's too good. My man's too depressed. He's too down.
No, he's too.
He's too negative. Sorry.
He's too negative.
He's too negative already. The king of like.
The king of negativity.
It's so
Perona's
good.
like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, like I think that was like my. It's too good. Second is for me Zoro versus Kaku. I thought that was really cool.
Ooh, okay.
I thought that was. I think
Yeah.
I had to pick a Zoro fight. I had to pick a Zoro fight on this one.
Mm-hmm.
It was between him or like Mr. One, I think. But I like Kaku a bit
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Mr. One was pretty cool to see.
It was pretty cool. No, that's why it's between,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
but in Kaku, it was the first time he brought out the I forgot the name. It was his move.
Yeah, his
right?
move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember all of a sudden. I see it and I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then number one for me, this is the I usually for those listening, I always talk to Veronica and my wife. I'm like, I actually got annoyed with Luffy more often than not.
Yeah, you did in the beginning.
At the beginning. And I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? Like, what's going? Why do I care?
He's rubber.
And then I watched Luffy versus Rob Lucci. I understood 100%. I was like, oh,
you totally get it now.
because I was more wild with the fact that he was. I've heard of the gears, all right? I've only heard of Gear 3, up to Gear 3, right?
Yeah.
So when he pulled out Gear 2 and 3, I was like,
3.
I think I flipped shit. I like messaged the chat and I was like, I was expecting 2.
What?
He already knows 3. What's going
on?
I was screaming into the chat. Like I was like caps lock and everything.
Oh my god, I know. Those are good ones. I didn't think about those.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. My third one.
Oh, I was gonna say honorable mention was Straw Hats versus Oars. I think that was a cool fight. But
Luffy versus Luffy.
Luffy. Yeah, honestly.
Thriller Bark just had some really good fights.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. That was a good one, yeah. 3 for me is Luffy versus Crocodile.
That's a good one. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I think that was like the first like really legit fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I say that because, well,
I mean, this was his first time with like against like a warlord.
Yeah,
Someone
that's what it was.
Who has like infinite more amount of like bounty over Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just first starting out, so I thought that was really memorable. And I mean, Crocodile almost killed Luffy in the desert, so
yeah.
Yeah. My second one is actually Blackbeard versus Ace, because you see,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Blackbeard's like power,
Yeah.
essentially, and kind of like his crew. So I thought that was really cool.
The darkness.
The darkness.
Dark. Is it dark fruit or something?
Yeah, it's a dark fruit. And then my number one, and it's because it's for the memes, but it's Luffy versus Enel.
Yes, that is a.
That's one of my like most memorable fights.
I was gonna say this is my
favorites.
hot take. I did not like Skype as much.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It was a weird, and I don't know why. Right? I keep trying to think of why I don't like it. So when you named Skype
Yeah.
in your top 3, I was like,
Yeah,
okay, that's fine. And then now you have the top 5. I'm like, is it because it was too out there? And I don't know if that's the reason. And I think I can't tell if the scope is just like too crazy for me.
The scope's really
which
crazy.
is really funny with considering One Piece, right? But
yeah. I mean, islands on the sky.
but it was still
like
cool. Like I get it is a funny fight though. I think
it really is.
I think I still like
you got
how
a lightning god versus a rubber man,
which is the funniest. That's why I think it's the funniest matchup, though. I think it is still like
it's so ironic.
It's so ironic.
Yeah. No, I always come back to Skypea because it's just one of those like super high impact arcs and fights.
I still go back for Inel's like jaw dropping moment.
Oh,
which I'm like, huh? He's not wrong. Makes sense. But
makes sense. Yeah. Are there? Okay, let's go the opposite way. Do you have anyone that you don't like, that you find annoying, like bottom tier character?
I don't know. Actually, do you?
Okay. Well,
it used to be It used to be like any of the characters. So this is why it's hard, because it used to be any of the characters from Baroque Works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some of them, right?
But then they came back and then they came
back and about that. Or like Buggy, I didn't think was that cool, and then he became cool. So again, I'm like, nope.
He's a god now.
He's a god. He's a god now. So I'm like, dude, can't answer that one now.
That's true. It's true.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Everyone got cooler somehow. Darn.
I know. Yeah, everyone got cooler. Yeah. I think the one person I probably would despise the most is Blackbeard, obviously.
Did I give it? Yes, actually, but
Yeah.
I feel like that was.
But that's like a given.
I feel like that's
like
a given
villain
right now at the
given.
spot.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
Oh no, Akiru. Screw that guy.
Yes. Yeah. Screw him.
Actually, screw him.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm like, wait. I was like, there is someone. No. Like
No.
Blackbeard's like
valid.
Blackbeard's
Super
like just villain, but yeah, no.
Akainu is just.
Akainu. No, I was like,
He's up there.
Akainu's
No.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, screw him.
No.
I can't remember the name all of a sudden. Holy shit. I hate him that much. I
You
don't register the memory.
That's crazy.
Is he not your most hated actually?
I think I hate Blackbeard a little bit more.
Okay, fair.
Like a smidge, but I do hate him
Yeah.
as well. He's a little bit there.
Okay.
Do you hate any groups? Celestial Dragons,
Oh, yeah.
Admirals.
Yeah. No. Thanks for feeding me that. But yeah, Celestial
yeah.
Dragons. It's just easy. It's the easy one though, in the sense that like they're obviously the scum of the earth, right? With the most power, ironically. So I get it. It's an easy like jab, but yeah.
No, yeah. That's crazy.
What about you?
Crazy to think about. I think for me, I will have to say Celestial Dragons.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's like my
It's a
easy
cop out.
cop out. But I will also say I didn't like the Baroques in Alabasta. With like what their message was. Basically like enslaving people.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Before like they went into like Impel Down and all that jazz, but
yeah, that is true. Because that's the whole issue with yeah. Man, I have to see a lot of this stuff happened. I was like, dang, there's too much.
There's too much. I mean, lots of dark themes. Were you like surprised by One Piece's like dark themes?
Train on my side, but yeah, actually, how early it happened, relatively, yes. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of commentary on like slavery, racism, human trafficking. Like, there's a lot, like, and it's sprinkled throughout, or like caste system, or like just. Yeah, there's just so much. Like, there's a lot.
there's like classism.
No, classism. Even like I will say, like, I was reading this and even like talking about Ivankov, and I was like, wait, when was this written? Because honestly, that's pretty progressive, including like trans, essentially. That's why I was like, this is really that's kind of crazy, like really cool.
He wrote Ivankov in like the early 2010s.
Yeah.
Like 2008, 2009.
Okay.
Like that early.
Okay.
But I mean, even back then when we were kids.
Thinking about it, I'm like, nope, that's still.
That's
like back then. It was still a weird topic, right? People were still because people were still getting over just like gays.
Well,
and
people were
lesbians,
sure trying to get
like,
over the gays, lesbians,
like
HIV/AIDS situation, and then now you gotta like put in the mix of like trans people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, Oda. That's why Oda's really good at like sprinkling in the people, everyone, a little bit of everyone. I mean, Bon Clay, my boy.
Oh yes, as I was trying to add, Bon Clay's another character that's really up there. I just wish we got more of him, but we also got enough of him to make it impactful.
Enough, right?
But to make it impactful, right?
Yeah.
So.
I think he made the moves.
The best of friend though.
Oh God, the friendship, the power of friendship, basically.
Yeah.
Do you have? What are your post time skip predictions? As you're basically almost caught up to where we're like not bulk recording.
Yeah.
So like, what do you have any?
She's allowing me to have breaks, guys. I'm so happy.
I know. Wow. Finally.
No, I just want to know more about hockey.
Okay.
That's because we end off with like Luffy going to train for 2 years now,
for
right?
2 years, yeah.
So Obviously, he's gonna get better with hockey at that point.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So.
Yeah.
And of course, seeing the crew get together. Can't wait to see how everyone ends up. You know. Right, Sanji?
Right. I mean, he's trying to find another crew member. It's not a complete crew just yet.
Wait, who? Luffy?
Yeah. Straw Hats they're not complete. He's looking for 10 people.
Really?
He currently does not have 10 people, yeah.
Is that the goal? Has that been the goal?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
The very beginning, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
He's always wanted 10 people. He has always wanted 10 people.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Well,
that.
now you know.
Because wait, no, now we have like, let's see, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Robin, Chopper, Usopp.
Nami.
I said Nami, right?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Robin.
Robin.
Brooks. Frankie. Yeah. Oh, he's almost there.
Yeah, he's almost there.
Hold on. Wait. Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji, Chopper, Usopp, Robin, Frankie,
Brooks.
Oh, he's almost there. He needs one more. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Wait. Oh shoot. I thought we were done. I thought this was it.
No.
Well, no. Shit.
Are you
Okay.
curious now?
Now I'm curious because
now you're
I actually
curious.
thought this was I thought this was the group. Like.
Oh no. No.
Dang it.
I feel like I just blew your mind in this episode.
Dang it. Okay. That's cool. That's fine.
Hey, now it's something for you to think about.
Now
it's something to think about.
Who's the 10th person? Okay, you added to the list of what I'm curious about for the next arc or next post time skip. Dang. Okay.
Any are you curious about Shanks?
Yes.
Or Emperors?
Yes. It just feels, I guess for those I'm not like rushed because I feel like it'll just happen.
Yeah,
it'll
just happen.
Yeah, it'll just come. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you only have heard of 2 of the 4
Two
Emperors.
of them, yeah, Shanks and Whitebeard.
And Kaido?
Yeah, I was like, wait, there's one more. Well,
oh, it was like there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then
Fourth
there's the fourth
you
one.
Don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. Are you excited to see anyone to come back? Do you feel like there's going to be more deaths coming?
No, not right away. I feel like, and if it is, it's not anyone that we know. It will just be, if you know what I mean? Like, if we have a new arc, so the next arc, right? We're going to meet some people, and if there's a death, it's not actually like in the group death.
Yeah.
So there's going to be death, but not like in the group death. Let me specify.
There'll be death.
People will die. I've assumed this at this point. But I don't think it'll be like within the Straw Hat crew.
Yeah.
That's a safe
Do you think
answer.
the leveling up in post time skip, are you really excited to see that?
Oh yeah, no, that kind of jumps off of the whole hockey thing, right? Mainly for Luffy. I'm curious how much, because he was broken. He was broken at the end, so
yeah.
I want to see how he uses that to ascend.
Yeah, you should watch it because hockey's really well done in the anime.
Yeah. I've been told to watch. Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Wow.
I will admit it here now. There are times when I just have a break and I'm like, I could just have One Piece playing.
Yeah, you could. You know what's going on.
I know what's going on. It's easy to like just.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like the colored version. It's anime. You hear them, see them.
Adds more.
Adds more to the story.
Adds more layers.
Yeah.
So.
Well, look at that. Do you have anything else? Any other closing thoughts?
You're
halfway through. A little over halfway now.
It's way more over, right?
Wait, let me look.
The chapters are at like what now? I know it's 1,000 something. I just don't know if it's 1,100.
1,091. Where did you end off? What chapter did you end off in? 6 something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Currently as of reading, he's like in one of the post time skip arcs. I'll use 630. Are you in like 6:30s?
I don't know right now. Don't ask me.
I'll do 6:30.
Oh my god.
You're 58%.
What's the current chapter at?
1091.
Holy shit. Oh, it's about to be 1100.
Yep. I have been shitting in my pants in this current arc. I am not going to lie to you.
Damn. All right.
Yeah. It's full circle. Well, I'm excited for you to go into like post time skip stuff.
Yeah.
This is where all like the fun happens. More
good.
fun, I should say. More twists, more turns, more secrets. You'll just have more questions, honestly.
You've said this like for like about every other arc, and you're like,
no, but you've literally like I still have questions.
oh, okay, fair.
Yeah. Fair. So yeah, well, that's all I have. Is that all you have?
That's all I got.
Wow. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, Threads, and Facebook at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It's the big red button below me. Go ahead and smash it.
Like that smash button.
Yeah, like the smash button. Let us know how we're doing. What do you want to see next? What do you want us to like review, watch, read, play, all the things?
All the things.
All the things, yeah. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.